Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we got Toy Biz Marvel Legends Deathlok, and this is from the Galactis series. And this figure is pretty awesome. Comes in the bubble shell as always, and something you got to check out too. Look at that price. $8.99 for all of this, and a comic. You got all the figures on the back, which you saw before. We got the little bit of a bio if you don't know much about Deathlok. And you have Deathlok's stats. Let's go ahead and get Deathlok out of the package. Alright guys and gals, we got Deathlok out of the package, and we'll get into details of that first, but he does come with a comic book. And then on the back, shows like everybody, which if you look, he's supposed to have an American flag, and there's no hose even coming out, so that might be a variant. I don't know if there's a variant of this guy or not. I don't really think there was, but he also comes with the Galactis upper body. So I can pop that head on there that Professor X came with. Now you're probably wondering, why is he standing there with the arm hanging on the ground? Well, before this review, because I decided I was still going to do this review, is I was getting all the joints all ready to, show articulation. And keep in mind, these figures have been in these packages for a very long time. And when I was rotating the bicep swivel, and this one, it seemed right. This one seemed like it was very... It was tough. It was still rotating a little bit. It almost had some resistance. So what really happened is the white parts you see is like a plastic that almost became like very rubbery or soft, and that part down there was tight. So as I was rotating it, it felt very, it was resistant. I'm like, oh, I just need to twist it and get it, get a little loose. No, it popped his arm off. So got to figure out which position. I got super glue this bad boy on, because I'll still be able to get some articulation. I'll just lose bicep swivel, which I'm okay with. But I wanted to let you guys know, if you get these older figures, it can happen. So now I know, don't overly force it, because even though it was moving, any sort of feeling like resistance, I'm just going to leave it alone. Or maybe let the air get to it. Maybe it'll harden up that plastic. I'm not too sure. So it is a sad, sad day where I opened a Toy Biz and it's just like, pop, arm comes off after fiddling with it. But let's go into the look of the figure. The figure itself is pretty awesome. Like, I had the original Toy Biz one. I wish it still had the feature like that one did, where this side actually would pop up and it revealed his brain and stuff, which I thought was a cool thing to do. But this figure is really cool for a head sculpt. And if you can see, look at that eye. The red eye has crosshairs on it, which, let's see if I can get it to focus. Yeah, you can sort of see it. Looks really cool. Side of the head has some really good texturing. Hair looks almost like a sponge. But really cool detail. As for arm articulation, he's got the ball joint, which is okay. Bicep swivel. Double jointed elbow. Wrist bend, and I think it does rotate at the cuff. Yep, rotates at the cuff right there. And then he has the fingers that bend and all that good stuff. And the hand sculpt, and this one's actually really, really nice. The detail that they put into it. And then this side is the only side that holds the gun, because you can see it has like the little peg, and the peg goes into the pistol. But I'm sure you can get it to clench into the hands of this somehow. Yeah, so he can still hold it in the other hand. You guys seeing it's all blurry, but he can still hold it. So I got like battle damage, Deathlok. He does have ab crunch. I dig the sort of like the paint job they did on like the chest, almost like a, I don't know, it just makes the muscles and sculpt pop. It's almost like it's not a wash. They actually put paint marks where all the creases were, and it just really works with the metallic red paint. But he does have ab crunch, can only go down that far, can only go back so far, so ab crunch isn't that great. He does have a backpack, jetpack, some sort of pack. I guess, let's see, and you put the gun in there. Okay, cool. So you can actually hook up the gun to the side. I just saw the hole, so I'm like, what could go in the hole? And he only had a gun, so I guess that's a good reason to have a big chunk of plastic on his back for a backpack. He does get that waist swivel. Again, with the gold paint, sort of like bronzish gold going right there, and then it goes up, but it loses its detail because it looks like the red sort of bleeds into it and takes it over. I don't know if you guys can really see the gold. And then you get down to his legs. He can do the Van Damme. I mean, anytime you see these ball joints like that, you can pretty much do that type of split with them. And then you have to do like the whole rotating and stuff. But he does get a good kick. Double jointed knee. Does have boot swivel. Ankle bend. Pivot. Toe bend. You know, he's very articulate. And, you know, you really can't go wrong with him. I mean, he's a really good figure. And I literally am going to glue that arm on there. Because, I mean, look at this arm. It's all sculpted. You know, I call it the Colossus cable style. With this type of metal arms. But it's still really cool. So I'm going to glue this up on here. And, make him complete again. But there you guys have it. I mean, this is my unboxing review of Deathlok. I keep wanting to say Deathclock, just totally different, but Deathlok. If you like what you saw, add a like, subscribe if you want to see more, comment down below. And as always, good luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a wonderful day.